Welcome to Man That's Cooking. In this video, we're going to show you how to make bacon cheddar smokehouse burgers. Oh, doesn't that look good? First step is to slice up a half pound of bacon. And once you get it sliced up, just put it in a frying pan and put that pan on a medium heat. And that bacon's going to go into the onion cheddar bacon spread. Next, we're going to slice up another half pound of bacon, and this is going to go into the meat patty. So use the edge of your knife and cut up the bacon into smaller bits, just like this. And you want it looking something like this. Yeah. Go ahead and put that in the mixing bowl. Next, we're going to add a pound and a half of 90-10 ground sirloin, followed by 1 cup of shredded cheddar. Now you may ask, why ground sirloin? Well, it's a lean beef, it's got a lot of flavor, and we're going to get a lot of fat from the bacon and the cheese. But if you really want to go with 80-20 chuck, that's up to you. Alright, so this is coming in just a hair over 2 pounds. So what we're going to do is split it into 4 half-pound patties. Now if you have OCD like man, or you bought one of these scales on Amazon and you're looking for a reason to use it, if they weigh the same, then they finish cooking at the same time. In theory. Next gadget from the Amazons is man's new burger press. So these are great if you got a bunch of burgers you need to crank out for your barbecue. We're only doing 4 today, so it's not that important to use this. It's kind of for demonstration purposes only. And you see this idiot man here, he doesn't have it dialed in properly. He's kind of a burger press amateur. So can you make these patties by hand? Absolutely. Nothing's stopping you. But with the burger press, ideally you get a more uniform patty and a more uniform cook. Okay, next you want to put a dimple into the top of the patty, because that's what all the cool kids are doing these days. It's supposed to help with the cooking process. And next we're going to put barbecue rub. You can use whatever seasonings you like. Time to load up the smoker with the burger patties. You can see it's raining a little bit here in sunny South Florida. We've got this smoker running at 150 with Mesquite Barbecuer Delight pellets. Now, do you remember that frying pan on medium heat? That's right, we've still got bacon bits to finish, and about after 10 minutes they start to look like this. Just take them out of the pan and put them on paper towels. Next, man here is going to add 1 thinly sliced onion into the grease, and you might want to drain the grease ahead of time, or not, it's up to you. I mean, nothing smells better than onion and grease. But you do want to get some of that grease out. We don't want to have it too greasy. And just like the bacon, this will probably take about 12 minutes on medium. Just get it to this nice color and put it on paper towels to dry off the grease. And use another towel to take some grease out of the pan. Next we're going to add the bacon and the onions back to the pan. We're going to add our favorite barbecue sauce. And we're going to apply some of the shredded cheddar. And stir it up while it's on a medium-low. Try to melt the cheese, get everything incorporated, and just add a little bit more. You only need to cook it for a few minutes until the cheese melts down, and then put it aside in a bowl. Oh yeah, take a look at this spread. This is going to get spread onto the bottom bun of each burger. It's cheesy, it's barbecuey, it's bacony. So you see we've got 1 level of bacon here. This is on the bottom. We've got bacon in the burger patty. And then we're going to have slices of bacon on top of the burger patty. Too much bacon for you? Haha! You're watching the wrong YouTube channel. Switch now to Disney. Food porn flyover. Take a look at those beef patties. They're starting to get dark with smoke color, and that is flavor. So we've been smoking for about 2 hours, and we've reached a temp of about 130. Now remember, these are half-pound patties. If you decide to make quarter-pound, it's going to take a lot less time to smoke, and you're going to reach this temperature in about, probably an hour. So remember, the bigger the patty, the more smoke time, the more smoke flavor. So now what man's doing here is he's taking the patties off the smoker. He's going to cover them with tin foil and set up his smoker into grill mode, and we're going to finish it over the grill. So we've got the pellet smoker fired up at 450. We're still burning those mesquite pellets. Just look at that. Is that making you hungry? I mean, I'm getting hungry just doing these voiceovers, looking at this stuff. Man, that looks good. So the cook plan is pretty simple. We're doing about 4 minutes or so with the lid open, and then rotate it so we can get a couple of those fancy grill marks, because that's what the cool kids do. Then close the lid and let it cook for another 4 minutes. And you want to keep an eye on your temperatures. Target temp's going to be 165. We pulled these patties at around 130. They had a little bit of time to cool off while we were cranking up the grill here. We're looking for about 162, and then we're going to put some cheese on top. Food porn flyover. Again. Smoky cheddar bacon dreams are made right here. Look at the flames kissing those patties. The cheese melting. Oh, the smoke, the flavor. Oh. It's time to rotate. We're going to check the temperature as well. And if you're getting close to your target temp, 165 if you don't have cheese, 162 if you have cheese. If you're getting close, don't close the lid. If you're a little bit far off, then close the lid and it'll act like an oven and cook those patties. So we're close enough to temp for cheesing, and just going to install the top rack again. This way we get the patties away from the direct heat source. So man's going to throw on a slice of sharp cheddar. Feel free to use as many slices as you like. And next we're going to throw on some buns just to warm them up, get them a little toasted. We didn't do any butter on the buns, but if you want to do that, that's another easy thing. Just spread some melted butter onto the buns. That adds even more flavor, but that's optional. You don't have to do that. Burger patties are reaching temp. Buns are still kind of getting there. Gonna have to move the buns down to the lower heat source area. But you get the general idea. Try to get your buns toasted. Make sure the cheese is melted. When the cheese is melted, pull the patties, cover them up, let them rest for about 5 minutes. It's time to bring everything inside, get out of the rain, and put together some amazing burgers.
Bacon level 1.
First level of bacon is the bacon, onion, cheddar barbecue sauce spread. We're just gonna spoon or fork some of that out onto the bottom bun. And this stuff is pretty tasty. I mean, you could probably put it on a salad if you wanted to have a healthy cheat day.
Bacon level 2.
Time to drop down the bacon burger cheddar patties.
Bacon level 3.
And finally, we've got about another half pound of thick cut bacon that we fried up. You didn't need to see us do that. You know how to do that. And for the healthy conscious, we're going to add tomato. We're going to add some fresh pulled lettuce. Because clearly, if you use 2 vegetables, you will reduce all cholesterol. Said no one ever. Man's going to double down on his cholesterol pills tonight for sure. Let's top bun these. And now, bask in the glory of bacon cheddar smokehouse burgers. And just look at that. You could see the onion bacon cheddar spread at the bottom. So let's cut into one of these. Let you take a look at what's on the insides. You got the crunch from the toasted bun, the even bigger crunch from the level 3 bacon. And take a look at this. Now it's looking pink from smoke ring, but that is flavor. These were cooked to temp. Check out that layer of onion spread. Look how thick that patty is. You've got the bacon on top, the veggies. Well, let's take a bite, shall we? Oh yeah. Ooh, this is good stuff. So many different levels of flavor. So if you like this video, go ahead and click like. If you hate it, click hate. Be a hater. Click subscribe. We've got new videos coming out every month. Give us some feedback in the comments section. And if you think this video sucked, go ahead and tell us why. Don't just be a jerk and say, hey, it sucked.